What's going on, y'all? Y'all already know the vibes. Central Ohio Creators back in the building once again. Taking 3 vibes to Jet here. We got Shimmy Auto in the building. Y'all see what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Ohio Keys. Y'all already know the vibes. And last but not least, the man of the hour, the man of the episode, Mr. Big James. But you might know him better as NASA Go 614.
NASA Go.
Yes, sir, man. He's in the building with us today, y'all. Appreciate you being here with us today.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate
For real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, before the cameras got rolling, y'all already know we did a vibe check. He's a real one. We already knew it. You know what I'm saying? So, but we got some questions lined up for you. Already tapped in with him. This is a gentleman who is a personal trainer. Has a crazy story, body transformation that he's going to share with us. Has plenty of services to offer. Again, I said personal trainer. He does music as well. A couple other things in his bag too. So let's get into it. Go ahead, Keith.
Yes,
All right, so what inspired you to pursue both fitness training and rapping? How do you balance both passions? Like, can you tell us from the beginning?
Okay, so I guess I would have to start with music because that was first.
Yep.
So I don't know. I always grew up loving music. This is gonna be funny. My mom always be looking at me crazy when I tell a story. But it's old. We passed the statute of limitations. You feel me?
Okay.
But my mom used to be like the bootleg lady. You feel me? So like she'd like buy CDs like at the regular store, like media player or something. Back then it would be something like that. And then she'd take it home, burn it on the computer. She had a whole business like that. We'd just go to different barbershops. And her name was Mama CD.
Okay.
And she had like a little.
That's hard.
She like branded it though. Like,
that's hot.
So like she had like it's a thing called a stomper, and that was my job. So like when she'd burn the CD, she'd give me the CD. I put it on the stomper and then label it.
Okay.
Oh, so y'all the people in
You know
the
what I'm
city.
saying?
What you
So
talking about?
I was labeling it. You feel me? And it had Mama CD. It had like the track list on it.
That's
You feel
clean.
me?
Okay.
Yeah, Mom's
Yeah,
was
I see
going
what's going
crazy.
on.
That's
with it.
tough.
She was making some nice bread then too, because that was the time where
Burnt
bootlegs,
CDs,
CDs,
yeah.
DVDs,
facts.
all
Shit,
that was.
Oh, yeah.
I know I was doing them burn
Me
CDs
too.
in high school, junior high.
Everybody was doing that.
Shout out to
bro.
Memorex.
You feel me? Everybody was doing that. Like that was just that time. You go to the flea market or something.
Yeah.
You get 100 DVDs for $5.
You already know.
Like you feel me? Like
I give you D.
Yeah, you get everything.
Yeah.
Like so,
Hey.
my mom like that. That's like I always had all the music.
Mhm.
So like I just be in the crib. What she got? All right. I just had a collection. I could just whatever I felt that day from a wide range. It could be rap, R&B. She would have like unplugged stuff, like whatever. So I'm just listening to different stuff, and then of course that just got me into like music in general.
Mhm.
So then I would just start. I don't know even how I ended up like really writing. I just always was writing. Like even as a little kid, like when my when my mom or dad, really when my dad would make me like I get salty at him. Like I'll start writing, like but I would like write on stuff though.
Oh,
Like I'll write like on like the wall or something. Like
Yeah.
my dad made me mad. I'll say something.
Put it on the wall though?
I'll put it like on the
that's
wall.
crazy.
Like my dad
how
made me mad.
that would go?
Yeah.
Like he was sick. I ain't gonna lie. My dad he kind of a crash out, but he cool. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He genuinely loved me for sure.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he kind of a hothead, so he'll be salty, but like
Mhm.
he'd get over it.
Yeah.
You feel me? He'd get over it. But it was funny though. Like he could like we could laugh about it now.
Right.
But that was
Yeah.
just I don't know. That was just my way of
Expressing.
yeah.
That's
And
how I
then
go.
like I got to like high school, and that's when Wayne was going crazy.
Mhm.
So like Wayne, that's my favorite rapper of all time.
Okay.
Even though like that's
Shout
my
out to
dog.
Boo.
That's
Yeah.
my dog. I don't really listen to like the newer
The
stuff.
later.
Baby.
I know how it go.
But
Yeah.
I listen to him so much in my life. I
Yeah.
can't say that he.
That's why he's
that
in my
anybody
top
else is my
five.
favorite
Yeah.
rapper.
Yeah.
I just can't.
I feel that.
Yeah,
So,
the
like,
data.
Yeah, you feel
Exactly.
me?
Yeah,
Literally,
exactly.
literally, the data
It's
say
there.
that's my favorite rapper.
It is there.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I can't even. I gotta acknowledge that.
I feel that.
So that made me want to start writing, and like he made me want to be a rapper for sure. Like I'm trying to be like Wayne, like
Yeah.
so I'm writing. You know what I'm saying? I'm meeting people that write too or want to be rappers, and then it just start like that, and then it's just always like different timestamps of meeting different people that like took me to another stage of like liking music or pursuing music or being in music. So like my bro Destin, or he went by Cash.
Okay.
He went to school with my older cousin, so like he grew up around us all the, I would always see him. So he was rapping, and I was doing stuff on my own, but I didn't really know what I was doing. Like I just went and bought me the cheapest stuff I could find and download free like recording software. But like he actually had a setup.
Fruity Loops and
Yeah,
shit.
he had a setup and he was making beats. So I hit him up. We start linking. We was working, and then like
What age this is?
I'm like probably like a senior in high school
Okay.
when we first start
Yeah.
like linking. Yeah, I was like a senior in high school.
Okay.
You was already kind of like practicing music by yourself.
Yeah, and I was putting stuff out. Like it was trash, but I was putting it out.
Okay, at least doing it though.
I was
At least
putting
doing
it out
it. Yeah.
on
Getting exercise
Facebook.
on.
That's
on
more than
Facebook.
most.
I was putting it on Facebook,
shit.
making
Okay.
little videos.
Alright.
Like
That's probably like look at Mama CD.
Was you messing with the MySpace era? Like, was you doing anything
did.
on MySpace?
I didn't drop no music
put none on
myself
there?
on
Okay,
MySpace, but I was
okay.
definitely
On there,
rocking
though.
with MySpace. But
Okay.
my bro Zach, cool, he's gonna be part of this story. He went crazy on MySpace. Y'all already know because y'all.
When you said the music, I was thinking I know MySpace. They used to go
Yeah,
crazy back in the day
yeah.
with the music too.
Yeah, my
Like
boy Zach was stupid on that. I ain't gonna
high
lie.
school for us, Facebook was still kind of early.
Yeah,
It was early on Facebook.
So like, but
that's
what,
dope though.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I was just
it's
like,
That's
hard.
dope.
I
Like
was
you was
on there
already
making-
thinking like that.
I was
That's
making
hot.
slideshows and stuff like
Yeah.
with the song on it. It
'Cause
just
you
be my
already knew
pictures. It just
marketing.
me pictures just doing
Hey.
little stuff. Like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
goofy. Like
Yeah, but you
looking
was
now,
marketing,
but
though. You knew what
yeah.
you was doing.
Yeah,
Mm.
so I did that, but like I said, I got with Cash, and like he actually had a setup, so he could just pull up on me. We record with the real stuff, so that was going cool. But then my boy, he ended up getting killed by the police.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
it's the same Cash that used to be with Sean Baines.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's my bro. Like, so
Yeah.
like he ended up getting killed by the police.
Wow.
So like it's just like that's who I was rocking with. So I don't know. It's just like I just was like, all right, I went back to just myself, I guess.
That's
So
tough.
I'm just doing that, and then that's when I meet Zach. After like maybe a year later. It was probably like a year or so later. It wasn't too like far in between. But I met Zach. I already knew who he was because we had a mutual homie, and he was just y'all cool with somebody, like he might tell y'all about each other.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was like that, and like he was already telling me like, my bro Zach, like he be with Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He
Mhm.
like he got a song with Soulja Boy. He be touring with him. I'm like, who is this? So I looked him up. I'm like, hey, that's hard. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's fire.
Yeah, Zach go
And
crazy.
then Zach ended up going to school with my cousin, and then they got cool. So
Okay.
then naturally he just started
Yeah.
coming around,
Yeah,
and then we already like knew of each other,
Yeah.
so it just made
Yeah.
sense.
Mhm.
And we've been rocking since then. And me and him, we was doing shows crazy,
Okay.
dropped hella music together. Like we did some dope stuff. And he
Yes.
taught me a lot, like with music.
So you
Him
can't
and,
say you made money off music for sure.
I have.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not been like a crazy amount. It's more really. I feel like I made more impact than I made money.
Okay. What does that mean to you? Like, what exactly do you mean by that?
I definitely feel like in Columbus, even though I don't always promote it and stuff, like I was like the leader of a lot of shit.
Okay.
For real. And I don't say it, I don't speak
Yeah.
on it,
Yeah.
but like a lot of stuff that's going on in the city now, I helped a lot of those people, even if it was just like using my name. Like I said, I use my name a lot just to help catapult other people.
Mhm.
And I say that with respect.
Yeah.
And if they respect me, they will admit that too.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like not even saying I'm looking for it, but I'm just saying if I'm speaking on it,
Right.
like just accept
That's
what
real.
I'm saying is
Yeah.
real. Like that's
Mhm.
all I'm saying. Like I don't come around reminding people what I did or nothing like that. I don't do that. I come around. It's the same energy,
Show
same
love.
vibe, but it's the truth, and yeah. So I'll say that that's more so I did. I feel like I would have made more money on music if I knew what I knew now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So a lot of it is still also my fault
Mhm.
of why I didn't make money on music. For sure. My fault. I take credit for everything. I don't never put my shortcomings or what I feel is a shortcoming on nobody else but me. I always got control over how I react to whatever's going on around me. I just gotta accept whether it go my way or not.
Yeah.
That's
So,
admirable.
Like, and that led me like to taking a break from music because I was just in a space where it wasn't going where I wanted it to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, maybe I need to focus on something else. So that's why I just start focusing on me.
There it is.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah. And that leads to fitness.
Mm-hmm.
So I start. I was just at the crib. This is like around COVID, like the pandemic. Like when they shut down stuff, so you couldn't go out to the club, nothing like that. Because that's kind of discouraged me too. Because I had like recorded a project and I released it, and it just so happened that the day I released it, it was like they shut down everything, and that was like in the like spring coming into the summer.
Yeah.
So like, my plan was like I'm about to be outside. I'm about to drop this music, be around people.
Yeah.
It was the opposite.
Wow.
It was shut down.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So I was like, dang, it just discouraged me, just to be real. So I was like, man, I'm just doing whatever. Like I said, focus on something else. It ended up being me. Because I had nothing but time. And then, like, I was having health complications, you know, and that just scared me.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm like, all right, let me just try some different stuff. So I just would be, like, in the crib doing calisthenics. I'll do, like, 15 minutes in the morning, do some push-ups, squats, whatever, ab workouts, just something, dips, just to get some type of work. It wouldn't, like I said, it'd be 15 minutes. It wouldn't be a lot, but it was just like a start. And then, like, it got to the point where I was doing that every day. Then I was like, all right, I'm going to do it in the morning and in the evening now. So then I started adding the evenings, doing that. I started feeling good. I started, like, seeing, like, kind of, like, cuts in my, you know what I'm saying, my shoulders and stuff a little more. I'm like, okay. So then I'm like, all right, let me get me I was like, I need a trainer, for real. And just so happened, too, this is when my bro Will, we're doing our free boxing classes at Neighborhood Boxing Club every Friday, 8:30 a.m.
All right, now. Yeah, we definitely getting in there.
Yeah, but
sure.
He used to be a big dude, and just to be real, you know what I'm saying, I used to link with him, like, to smoke and stuff like that. And he told me, like, yeah, I just started boxing and stuff, bro. He was like, you should come with me. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna rock with you, bro. Yeah, I got you. Ain't never go. Yeah. And then it like I ain't gonna lie, it was probably like 3-4 months or something went by, and then like I went back to his crib, and he looked like a whole different nigga. Like he looked like a whole different person. Like I was like, bro, what did you do? And he was like, bro, I've been boxing.
How big was he? Like
he was first. He wasn't like as big. He never gotten like as big as I was. He was, I don't know, probably like, I'll say like, couldn't been no more than 250 at that. But like now he in the ones. You feel me? Like for sure in the ones, ripped up, like 6-pack. You feel me? Like it's definitely a noticeable transformation.
For sure.
You know,
for sure.
It's noticeable. So I'm like, all right. So then I did start training with him then. And that was on top of me doing stuff at the crib. Yep. And that was on top of me doing stuff at the crib. So now that took, you know, I started getting even better results.
Because you already had it.
Yep. Sure. So then I'm starting to see results. And then this old head at this job I was working at, he was like, yeah, you losing weight. He's like, but you gotta start adding muscle though. You gotta start lifting weights. And at first I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? All right, okay. And so I thought about it, but at the time I was like, whatever, I'm still boxing. I just was focused on that. But then I don't know, something clicked. So I was like, all right, I am gonna find me like a trainer for that. So like I got with my bro Dylan. He helped get me right. He like a bodybuilder, so he taught me a lot too. He was one of those trainers. Like he was a real good trainer for real. Cause like even myself, I'm guilty. Like I don't always like unless people ask. Like I don't really like teach them always like why they're doing it. Which, you know what I'm saying. Like I say if you ask me and stuff, of course I'm gonna give you info. But sometimes a lot of times people just want to do it. They just want to get the results and stuff. So like I don't try to like preach to them or nothing, you know. So I just let them just do the workout unless they really ask. But he was just teaching me like But I was cool with it. Like he
Yeah.
was telling me why I was doing it and stuff. I'm like, all right. Like it was just more than like he was really coaching.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm like, all right, and I start getting even better results with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then I started being excited to go to the gym. Like, all right, yeah, I look forward to this.
Yeah.
You know, and
He's
then
really tapped in.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
emotionally connected to it.
Yep, I enjoyed it. Like, shit, there's women here, all that. Like, come on, bro. I don't. That's why I'm like, bro. I don't see why you cannot enjoy it. Cause it's like, bro, you gonna get right. Like
It's
you
the
gonna
frequency of
you
people
gonna
there.
look better. You gonna feel better.
Right.
You go, you know what I'm saying? You can see beautiful women, like, and that is a benefit. I don't care. It ain't gotta be on no
that's a
creep
fact.
stuff.
Yeah.
You could be just like, you could just appreciate their presence.
For
It
sure.
makes the environment
definitely.
better.
And they can appreciate yours.
Exactly.
That's
You feel
motivation
me?
too.
You feel me?
You feel me?
It's because you motivating them, they motivating you.
That's
It's
it.
like it's going and
It's an exchange.
Most
you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
It's
Like you
just-
said, it's a frequency of people.
you know?
That's what I love about the gym. Like
Yeah.
when you go to the gym, the whole mindset is everyone here is challenging themselves.
Yeah.
When you look around, everyone's in here like not because it's fun, because they got a goal that they're trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to just share the same space with that,
Right.
Mhm.
especially at a big number of people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
If you go, you know, at a certain time,
Mhm.
and you're doing that, you're seeing these people dedicated
Yeah,
as well. You're
regularly.
like, oh
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
that person's really dedicated. I see it.
Mhm.
You start to really connect on the low,
Yeah, they do.
subconsciously.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
cause
saying?
and that's real. Cause even when I was training with my bro Dylan, the other trainers in there start rocking with me, just being cool with me. Every time I say, "Oh, what's good, bro? What's up?" Like, keep going. You looking good.
Yeah.
Like they even telling me I'm looking good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Peeping.
Yeah, you paying attention.
So then now you like, all right, bet. Now everybody else seeing it. You know what I'm saying? That just give you even more battery in
sure.
your back.
For sure.
So, like I said, I just fell in love with it then. So I got to the point where, like, you know, I could kind of work out on my own. Like, I still be having trainers and stuff, like, even now. But, like, you know, I just knew enough, and it was just cheaper at the time for me to just work out on my own. Like, all right, I feel like I know enough. I could go out on my own, save me some bread, and just do it. And just kept doing it. And then, I don't know, my bro, he was like, man, you should be a trainer. And at the time, I was like, I ain't think I was ready because like I was like I ain't like super ripped up or nothing. Like I ain't super big or I just lost weight. Like you feel me?
But that's your story. Though.
Yeah. And he was just like,
There's no but.
He was like, yeah. He was like, you should still do it. He was like, you should still do it. And like I don't know that actually gave me the you know what I'm saying, like assurance. Not even real. It was assurance like that I could do it because I didn't think I could do it. For real. So
you prove yourself wrong.
Yeah, facts.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So but I just listen to him. I don't know. Something like I'm just that type of person. Like like I ain't too egotistical to where like I can't take somebody's advice or criticism. You know, I try to be open to that, and just so I could grow and be better. You feel me? So I just listen to him. I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I just did it. And
it worked.
Yeah, so yeah, now that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at now.
Okay. Now, you actually box? Like, so you box competitively too?
So I had a match set up for November, but ironically, like the week I was set to fight, I had injured my eye. And then while I was in the ER for my eye, my opponent backed out.
Oh wow!
So either way, I wasn't gonna fight that day.
For sure.
But yeah, I had to get surgery, so it kind of set me back. So yeah.
Why you had to get surgery?
My retina got detached.
Oh.
Yeah. So like
was it during like sparring or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's crazy. I didn't even know. Like it wasn't like a hard punch or it wasn't nothing that I never like like experienced. Like it just hit me. Like I finished the whole training sparring and training session.
Just hit the sweet spot.
Yeah, just like and then as the days went on, my vision just kind of got worse.
Oh wow!
And like at a certain point, cause like sometimes like I would like when I would spar, like I would for like maybe a day or so, I might see stars sometimes if I get hit in the head enough. So I kind of thought it was that. I thought it was that like at first. Cause like in my eye, I'm like, bro, what am I? But I'm like, all right, maybe I'm just.
You just kept going.
Yeah, but now this isn't during sparring. Like I said, during sparring, I ain't feel nothing.
Okay. So
Like it didn't even hurt, nothing. Like it didn't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why I knew something was wrong with my eye because I started losing my vision.
Right. So
you know
out of nowhere, it just seemed like you were seeing stars.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But then it wasn't the stars because then it just started going black.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, this is different. So I had to go
That's
check
scary.
that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was scary.
Different.
Yeah.
That's different. Right
Yeah.
there.
So I had, you know what I'm saying? They was like, all right, they rushed me to surgery. And yeah, I'm cool now. Like I still been training and stuff. I haven't sparred yet, but like I'm training. So
Okay.
I'm just whatever's meant for me to go with that.
For sure.
I ain't forcing nothing. Like, so I'm just putting my health first for sure, and then whatever comes. So like I still love boxing. I enjoy it. So however it go, I'm gonna be involved one way or another.
When you were like working up towards your match, were you doing like a different routine than you normally would?
For real, no, because I train every day anyway.
Okay.
So like for real, like maybe like with my coach, it would be just more like IQ type stuff. Like as far as physically doing stuff, like I already was like just in that mode, so I was good, physically to do it. But yeah, it's just more like mental, just training your mind, because that's what stopped people from fighting just in general, like them getting in their head, like that's which makes you scared.
Yeah, right.
So like somebody like might come up to you and like let's say bully somebody, they freeze up because mentally they don't know what to do. Like in their mind they have no type of game plan, no type of idea of how to how to even maneuver in that situation. So people will freeze up. That's why people freeze up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it might not even be necessarily you're scared of that person. Like I said, you just don't know what to do.
It's an unfamiliar situation.
Yeah, you just don't know what to do. Like, but if you learn something, you'll be a little more prepared. You'll be a little more prepared. So yeah, that's one thing. That's what I love about boxing. It pushes you mentally. Like I definitely got whooped on, all that, bro, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I done did good too. You feel me? So it let me know like, all right, I can do this. You feel me? So
you probably in the wrong gym if you can beat up everybody in there all the time.
For sure. Nah, you're
definitely somebody in there that can, you know what I'm saying, give you some work.
You know what I'm saying? Or if you is the people who is the best in the gym that's like that, they flying people in to spar them.
Right.
They flying people in.
They gotta find somebody
that's elite too to challenge them. Like, all right, we'll take care of you. If you come here, we'll feed you, house you, whatever. Come make sure
this out.
Yeah, like they like that.
Hey,
you know
bro,
what I'm saying?
that's
Like
real.
that. So yeah, that's fact. You gotta be willing to get whooped down.
That's why you see like smaller weight classes, like it'll be. I mean, even if it's like welterweight, that's why you still see them spar with heavyweights and stuff like that too. And it kind of look crazy, but it be like, why?
Nah,
if you can take punishment from him, bro, people his size are not gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Facts,
So
like my bro Sing, shout out my bro Sing. I got shout out the whole squad too. Shout out Coach Ninja.
Roll out the red carpet.
My bro Sing, Sally, the whole squad, second to none boxing. Got to shout out the squad. You feel me? We do that all the time. Like my coach put me up against people that's more experienced than me, more times than not, for sure, more times than not, and that was the goal, And then like I said, I do the same with other people. Like my bro Sing, my teammate, he's way smaller than me, but he be going, you know what I'm saying? We be going at it. You know what I'm saying? He like a little bull though. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's small, he really a bull. So like it bounces out. I'm more like, I guess, like finesse or just, I don't know. I'm just more technical stuff like that. So it balance out though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it gets you right mentally. So I would say that was one thing that would change as far as the routine then.
Okay. Yeah. Who in your top 5 as far as boxers?
My favorite of all time for sure is Ali.
Okay.
Just because, like, of course in the ring, but I rock with him just like outside of the ring and all that too. Top 5, that's kind of tough. Definitely gotta put Mike Tyson in there for sure. Definitely gotta put Mike in there.
So 1-2 right there.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Got to. I'ma say it's tough. Dang, that's kind of hard.
That's
5
two.
of them.
Yeah.
That's hard, bro.
You say you love boxing too, so it's like, oh yeah, I gotta know.
Cause it's so, and all the weight classes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta put Floyd in there too.
Okay.
I do rock with Floyd, and
Yeah.
like I said, I rock with him in the ring,
TBE.
but also out of the ring too.
Mm-hmm.
I rock with him out of the ring
Exactly.
too, for sure. Like legend, and he's still in shape and working out every day.
Still that guy. He's still getting
that's
money
like
off
that's
of
how
it.
I want to be.
That's
Like
OG
when
shit.
I get to his age, I want to be like
Got
still
all
in
the
shape.
money.
Bro is still bagging
that.
M's off exhibitions.
Yeah,
Like he's
like,
still in shape.
yeah,
all the
bro.
way.
Laughing at
That's-
himself.
Yeah, bro. Like that, I rock with that head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right, that's 3. I'll do like, dang, it's on all the years and all like different. Dang, I'm gonna just ask somebody young, just to, you know what I'm saying?
Switch it up.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely, I'll put Tank in there.
Okay.
I do rock with Tank for sure.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll do that. And then the last one, oh man.
Who you think the face of boxing right now?
I mean, it'll be. We'll go Terrence Crawford, of course. I'll give.
Okay.
I give
Bud.
Terrence, yeah, and that's another like that'll kind of give me a good range of like even errors and stuff. So I'll go with that.
What
That
you
was a
think
tough
about
question.
That the Tyson recent fight with
Jake Paul.
I mean, you know, I actually rock with them both. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Jake Paul too.
Bro
But,
representing
like,
for Ohio.
he is.
He's an Ohio
He
creator.
is, for sure, and like just how like I respect more just how he like changing how you could be a boxer.
Right.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like you ain't. It's very untraditional, you know.
Very much so.
So like I respect it. A lot of people,
Yeah.
you know.
In the old promoters game, they scared.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because they seeing it's another way. Because you used to have to go through all these, you know, loopholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had all the control.
Yeah.
Now they losing control.
I mean, bro just locked in a Netflix deal for a boxing match, like a boxing card. That was unheard of.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
And then now other people was
made
going to
way more
Netflix.
money.
Yeah, like and took most of that home himself. Like that's crazy.
And that's starting a
Unheard
whole
of.
wave in itself. Because
It
other
is.
people coming to Netflix for sports stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like in that same
NFL
type
was
of
on Netflix.
yeah, like that same
WWE.
type of way. You know what I'm
WWE,
saying?
Yeah.
Like so, I respect that, bro. Like the fight itself was kind of underwhelming, but
Right.
I don't know. You know, it just
It is what it is.
yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, Mike older man.
Yeah.
You know,
It was good to see him in the ring.
it's
Getting
dope
it
he can
going.
do it.
I
That's how I
honestly-
look at it. It's dope he can even get in there and still do that.
I honestly think too that they probably switched up exactly how they was gonna run it after he had that health scare. You know
That's
what I'm
highly
saying?
possible.
Like they was already planning on fighting, but once that happened, Jake fought somebody else waiting
Yeah.
on Tyson. So
Yeah.
like I think they probably switched it up on some. We got to be more safer than sorry. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure,
Better
for
safe
sure. I
than
can see
sorry.
that. Yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah,
Like
man.
you could have snapped that boy neck.
Yeah, he could have.
Yeah,
You saw it,
yeah.
like-
It's definitely always one.
It was there.
One hit away.
Yeah, it was there.
I believe that's why he was biting that glove because he did really want to get into the action.
Yeah, he was composing
And
himself.
He was composing himself. He needed to like tame that heart rate
Yeah,
and all that shit. I got what that was.
yeah, I can see that too.
You know?
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Because he wasn't doing that, and I've been watching Tyson my whole life. But he wasn't doing that early. in
He
his
was
fight.
bulldog,
Yeah,
man.
when it was time to go, he getting right to it.
Yeah, he was bulldog. Yeah.
What role does music play in your training sessions? Do you have a go-to playlist?
So like for me, it just depends. For real, I like I use YouTube Premium, which gives you YouTube Music. So like I kind of just play something like on there and let it rock out. It typically your data. It knows your data.
He's a premium guy.
It knows he's a premium
guy.
But I like you get a lot of stuff with that.
I respect, because I'm that too. You
Yeah,
feel me? I'm
you
that
get
too.
a lot of stuff
I
with
got
it.
put on.
You feel me?
Bro. Yeah,
back.
slept on.
You know what I'm saying? That's where it's
I
at.
had titles.
Yeah.
If you know, you
I
know.
had that too. I had everything.
Yeah.
You feel me? But yeah. So me, it just depend on my vibe. Like I might be listening to some. I don't know. You know, of course, I'm gonna have like some old Wayne, but I like working out to like trap shit a lot. So even I listen to new people. It might be something like a Dirk or NBA Youngboy or like some Detroit people or some Cali people. You know, I like different like range or shoot. Depending on how I'm feeling, I might be hitting the punching bag to some R&B. Like you feel me? Like it just depend on the feeling. You know. But like when we do our free boxing classes, that's typically up tempo, like trap music and stuff. You know. So yeah, it just depends on the vibe.
As a trainer, what's the most important lesson you installed in your the people that train you?
The most important lesson, I think it's something like I was telling y'all earlier too. Is just like being patient with yourself. You know, like trusting the process. That's what I say. I say that to some of my clients a lot. Like, man, just trust the process. Like, they be looking at me crazy when I tell them what exercise they doing or something. They be mugging me or something, or, you know, talking crazy to me, you know. And I'm like, bro, just trust the process. You gonna be good, you know. So yeah, it's just trusting the process and like taking your time with it. Like I said, not being too hard on yourself when you might not be as on point as you want to be, or when you ain't seeing the results that you want to see just yet. You know, it take time. So that's probably the most important thing.
Can you describe a creative process when writing your lyrics? And how do you draw inspiration from your boxing experience?
So, kind of music, the inspiration. Really, I like to write about like what I'm doing, what I'm going through, what I'm feeling. You know, that's typically what I do. So yeah, I really just gotta be inspired. That's why sometimes it's hard for me to even write stuff. Like, it gotta be real. Like, it's gotta be something that I've seen, felt, experienced that really like push me to do it. You know, like I don't just wake up. Like there was a time where I could just wake up and just make songs about anything. We'd be in the studio for hours, and you might make 3 songs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It'd be 3 songs about nothing, but it's hard. You know, but like I just got to the point where it's like, dang, I want to talk about. I don't know. I just don't want to do that all the time. Like I wanted to mean a little bit more. So it's just like when I get to that, it's like, all right, I gotta be a little more patient with the process. So yeah, it come to me for real. Like any song that I wrote and really liked, it just came to me. It was like effortless. It didn't really need process. It wrote itself. You feel me? So that's how I like it to be. That's why I don't be even writing a lot, or So I'm trying to get back around it more so that I can get that bug to do it more often, more consistently. It's just coming.
What advice would you give to someone looking to get into boxing or pursue a career in music? Either or, which one?
Okay. Oh yeah, I did forget the inspiration of boxing.
Yeah. Do you get any inspiration from your boxing? Like, does it pour over to your music at all ever? Because it seemed like it kind of sounded like it was separate. That's why I didn't even.
I got you. Yeah. I mean, maybe not in ways. More so, maybe not necessarily in like making the music, but it does translate in music. Okay. So what I'll say is like boxing is very much so like rapping. Like the boxing industry is very much so like the rap industry. So that's where the inspiration can come. It may not be to make the song, but what I do with the song, boxing and rap kind of got
I feel that
similarity.
In like what ways?
One,
it's all competition based.
Competition, that's for sure. And then 2, it's all about your brain. What's your name? Like that's why we got a Jake Paul.
There you go.
Who's surpassed so many boxers that we can definitely say is better than him. But he got a name. Just like the rapper. There's so many rappers better than a lot of these top artists, but they got the name, and that's gonna sell.
Yep.
So it don't matter. It don't matter.
That's the
you
truth.
need the name.
Yeah, that's the truth.
You know, one way or
Get your
another.
marketing.
Message.
Yeah, you need the name, bro.
We talking
You could
about
be the
marketing.
best ever.
We talking
If
about
you ain't got
marketing
no
at the end.
name. If a tree fall in the forest with nobody around, did it fall?
Did it fall? Did it make a
You know
sound?
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
make a sound.
Like, come on,
You only made a sound if somebody heard it.
come on.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
Go ahead, Keith.
What are your future goals in like boxing, fitness, and music?
Okay.
For 2025, what's your goals?
For 2025, with boxing, it's definitely just to keep training, get better myself, helping other people get fit with boxing. You know, making boxing content. That's gonna tie into music because I try to make like my content, my workout content, like a music video.
Okay.
So I'll just put like a beat behind it, like, and then just edit it like how I would a video. You know, like a music video. So yeah, that's definitely gonna tie. So those for sure is like we was talking off camera. That's just my way of getting my brand right. You know what I'm saying? Getting my name.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing that to get my name. That's definitely the goal. And then me making songs and stuff like that, I feel like even with the fitness content, getting my name for that is just gonna make it so much easier for music
Yes,
for
sir.
me to get back into that. Cause
Yes, sir.
you know,
It's a
I've done it on a
collective.
small scale with a name, but if I get up my name bigger and then be like, all right, I'm gonna drop music, just like Jello. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jello got a name, and his song going crazy.
Right.
It's going crazy.
You knew him as a hooper, but now you knowing him as an artist. That's
He
how
got-
I go.
He got the name, he got the resource. If you got the name, you most likely gonna have some resources to push whatever you.
Most definitely.
You know, if you smart, you gonna use your name to have those resources.
Come on now.
That's
Come
a
on
fact.
now. That's talking about the name. We got NASA Go. You gotta explain where did the name come from? How'd you put that together?
All right, so what I did, there was a few artists like with gold in their name that like around that time, like is Issa Gold from Underachievers, and then it was like Sanga Gold, that girl that I want to be, like so like I just liked how gold looked in their names,
Yeah.
like it looked fire, like I don't know, it just had it just, yeah, so I was like I don't know, I just like that, and then I always did space theme stuff like with my music. I just always like that because like I don't know, I guess like in my mind it's like me
Space
like
cadet.
yeah, it's like me making it seem like I'm on a different frequency.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's my way of saying it without saying it. You know, like I'm on a whole different frequency. Like there's some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm subtly saying it. You know, so then I was like, all right, NASA Gold. So I just put it together, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna make it NASA, because when you think of NASA, you think of elevation, going up, you know, and then gold is quality, it don't depreciate, you know. So elevation and quality, NASA Gold.
It's the color of abundance.
You know, so yeah.
Most definitely.
Like the bars.
That's fire. I like that. NASA Gold is tough.
Do you have a message for the Columbus youth?
Man, for sure. I definitely my message is one, I'm gonna say like I even say with my clients, be patient with yourself. Learn who you really are, learn what you really like outside of what like the media or the masses or even sometimes your friends and family is telling you to like or telling you what to be like, or like you figure out what you really into. You figure out like who you really are, and then whatever that is, find a way to live your life to where you can do more of that and still be able to take care of business and you know while simultaneously enjoying what you're doing. So yeah, that's something I'll say. Like I'm actually working with the students at Ames Middle School now.
Okay.
So one Friday out the month I go up there and I teach them boxing.
That's great.
You know,
That's
so
great,
it'd be
man.
fun. So that's something this year I feel like that's gonna be a big part of what takes me to another place with this is being able to get in touch with the youth for real.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like especially too at the age I'm at, like I'm 32. I feel like I'm still like at a good age to where I could reach them. You know, because it's like I'm not too old to come down here and rock with you, but I'm not too, you know what I'm saying, like too young for the older, more mature people. You know, I could go to both. So I want to make sure, especially at where I'm at right now, I gotta utilize that to my full advantage.
Have you ever connected with Buster Douglas?
Yeah, that's one of my coaches.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of my coaches for
That's
sure.
tough.
So he's definitely a legend. I greatly appreciate him for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely got to shout him out.
Most definitely.
Yeah, man.
Put the city on the map for real.
It's been times for sure where he's seen me every day in there working. He done seen me spar. He done seen me get beat up. You know, I appreciate him. He's a cool dude for sure.
Right.
He's cool.
Does he still be hitting the mat pads and stuff too, or
like if I ask him like to hit the mitts, you know, he definitely will.
Okay.
He definitely will. Like we did not too long ago.
Word.
Like if you go on my Instagram, you'll see it.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, he more so just oversee it, and it's so crazy like just seeing how he moved too, cause like people just be so excited to see him. Like people be coming up just to. You know, it be people coming to do interviews with him and stuff like that. So, shoot, his day might be busy doing that. Like, you feel me? So, but I respect it. Like, man, he didn't pay this dude. So,
right.
You get to chill and,
major
Mike Tyson on it.
Yeah, you feel me? Like,
you get to
I don't know nobody else that really put us on the map like that one.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was the biggest splash for real.
Nah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah,
so,
heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, and he's still humble. Like, he's very humble for sure. Like, he looked, you know, like a boxer. Like, he looked, but he real cool though. You know.
We had to pull up on tap in.
Yeah, sure. Thompson Rec Center. That's, you know what I'm saying. And it's like it's very cheap to train there. You know, so it's definitely something I suggest for people. Yeah, you might see me up there. You never know.
That's a bet. Now, what's home base for you? Where do you have like your own gym? Like, what's the situation?
So now I train out of First Family Fitness, which is in this building called Co-Ed.
Okay.
So one of my mentors, Derek Pinnell, or I call him Mr. D, he owns the building Co-Ed. It's called Center of Entrepreneur Development.
If I heard of that.
Oh yeah, so that's where Olivia, she trains. We train out of there.
So that's how I met him.
Oh, okay.
Sharp.
Oh yeah, that's my mentor too. He the one that got me in Ames. Yeah, he got me in Ames. Yeah,
this is so small.
Yeah, he helping me do a lot. So and I train him. You know?
Damn.
Yeah, I train him.
Okay.
But yeah, so I train out of that building. It's 1890 East Main Street.
Okay.
Tap in.
East side with it.
Black owned establishment.
All right.
You feel me? A lot of black owned businesses inside of the building for damn near anything you need, you know, or want to do. You know, you can do events in there. So it's a dope spot.
One more time, say the name for him.
Co-Ed, COED.
That's the building. And then what's the name of the fitness though?
First Family Fitness. That's in there. And they allowed me to run my business out of that gym. Okay. So I'm in their gym, but I'm working as NASA Gold Fitness.
Okay, now.
You know, so
make
shout
sure
out to them.
Yeah. Let them know the socials too.
Oh yeah, NASA Gold 614, NASA GOLD 614. That's Instagram, TikTok, whatever, everything, YouTube.
Whole nine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You know what it is.
What type of legacy you hope to leave behind?
Man, really, just somebody that, you know, that was a solid person to the people around me. Somebody that I guess they just went for it, pushed myself to be the best I could, you know, like didn't just exist. Like somebody that, you know, just went for it. Whatever that is, just went for it, you know. So yeah, I'll go for that. Yeah.
For sure. What's something that resonates with all people in Columbus besides the Buckeyes?
We're gonna have to say like we said off camera, bro. Like grippos.
Give her, okay. All
I'ma
right,
say
for
that.
sure. I love that
Run
answer.
it.
I love that answer. We needed that.
Need that. Put it in the 24 pack.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can say
Yeah.
that. That's
Hey.
one thing. Like,
Grippos for
yeah,
sure.
we was just talking about that. Like I said, I'm a trainer. I ain't perfect though. I'll still eat some grippos when I want to.
Most
So,
definitely.
yeah.
Hey, everybody gotta have their cheat snack though. Come on
Yeah,
now, we
come
being
on,
real.
man. Ain't
Everybody
nobody
gotta have
perfect.
that. Yeah.
Ain't nobody perfect. I ain't never the perfect person out there. I ain't met them yet.
Oh, for
Yeah,
real,
right.
man.
That's real shit.
Let me know when you do though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have some
yeah.
questions.
You feel me? Like, for
Let me know when you
sure.
do.
For sure.
Real talk. We'll pay for that interview real quick.
Oh yeah.
Get
You
him in
got
here.
to. You got to.
You know what I'm saying? For
I'm
sure.
bearing gifts.
Yeah.
That does it for this episode though, y'all. Y'all already know the vibe. Central Ohio creators, NASA Gold, Shimiato, Ohio Keys, the Jet. Y'all know the vibes. Any closing words for him before we get out of here?
Hey man, I appreciate y'all. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
We
Likewise.
gonna keep leveling up.
Make sure
Going
y'all tap
crazy.
in though too. Get right with the fitness. You
Yeah,
feel me?
train with me. Hey,
What we
I'm
doing?
telling y'all, man, I got some good packages. I'm nice and affordable. You can ask all of my clients. They love training with me. It's a safe space for you to come get your body right, even get your mind right.
Yes, sir.
Be around good vibes, good people.
Mhm.
You know, I'm also doing a package where it's a content creators package. I'll shoot and edit content for you while training you, so you can track your
That's fire.
progress.
Yeah.
You can build up your own platform while getting in shape. So
Ooh.
tap in with me.
Fire.
Let's go.
I might
Creator.
be on that one right
You
there.
feel me? Like,
You know we
creator,
with the
fitness,
content.
innovator. Like, that's innovative.
Real
Woo!
shit.
Just drop the bomb, then we gonna get up out of here.
Yeah.
Bro. We gonna get up out of here after that one.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All the IG baddies, all the honeys. I got you. I get you right.
There it is.
Build your platform. That's what you want to be. I got you.
Yes,
Come to
sir.
NASA Gold Fitness.
Let's get right. Hey, man, blessing the city. Make sure y'all tap in. Y'all come get your fitness on with NASA Go 614. To the next one. We out.
Yes, sir.